Hello everyone, how are you? I am so happy I'm here. Welcome to, can you guys see the back of my woods? Welcome to my home and my little homestead. At some point, I think throughout our journey together here in this beautiful temple that we've created virtually. Hopefully we'll be able to do things at home. You'll be able to meet all the different parts of my homestead. For right now, it's all about technology and it's about all the tripods. All right, today we're going to talk about mothers, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Mothers are amazing. You know, I often, when I say my morning prayers of thank you to my highest God, my highest divine mother, to all my highest angels, all my highest spirits that want the very best for me. And I always include the Holy Spirit or the divine mother, which my personal belief system, it is one in the same. So here with Mother's Day, we're going to be celebrating it very soon. And just that deep appreciation for the Earth Mother, for my own mother who gave birth to me. I am so incredibly grateful to my own mother and all the women that my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, the whole, the whole lineage of mothers before me, and learning from them, celebrating them on this day. But this, for mothers, it can also be a time, sorry about some traffic, it can be also a time of great sorrow. There were, for me, for a very long time, I was told I couldn't have children. I really wanted to have a child. I have it now very later in my life, but there's a lot of women out there that can't have children. So Mother's Day is also, not only are they honoring the mother that gave birth to them, but they're also a deep sadness for not being able to have their own children, or somebody that lost their child. So to those mothers, we're going to be doing at the very end, we're going to be doing a prayer for healing. And I think that is so important. In addition to us as mothers, society has really made it so that not only are we mothering, but we're also needing to bring in an income, bring in money. Way back when it would be going out and hunting and bringing in food. We're also required to be in many different directions. So not just being a mother, but also being an entrepreneur or going to work. We are also required to drive and pick up the kids and go from here and there. As I'm realizing this, as I'm ironing my children's dance costumes for this weekend, I'm realizing, oh my gosh, my mom did so much for me. And so really grieving also the loss of, just being who we are. I'm not just a mom, but I'm also a Cheryl. And so having this deep appreciation and this comfort and appreciating myself and giving myself a ton of self-love. Also, part of, and that's all the good stuff, hey, we get to see our children laugh and dance and have some, wonderful experiences. The bad is sometimes you lose yourself, right, in the world, in your creation. And then the ugly is sometimes we really get it wrong. And sometimes we're not with our children when we really want to be with our children. And so the times that we get it really wrong, and we know we've gotten it wrong as we have reflection, that can be some of the ugly. And so realizing for those, and I know I'm just talking about moms, right, and the women, but what about also the creations? What creations have you birthed that are you can celebrate on Mother's Day? It's not just about being a mom. You're a creatress. You create. So oh, do you hear the little bird talking to us as I'm talking? It's so magical. Can you hear it? Hold on. I wish I could show you. I don't know where she is, or I would. So if you're really feeling that loss and not having a child, or really feeling lost in that motherhood, I want to also remind you, you are not just a mother. And for the moms that don't have physical children, you are in creation. You have birthed creations. It could be at your work. It could be drawings. It could be things that you've manifested or that you've desired and you wish, like Sacred Sisterhood Tribe, Sacred Women Principles for me, Wild One Homeschooling, my homestead. Those are all creations. Those are all birthing. Some of them work out and some of them don't. And so really feeling the good when we have those successes and really celebrating it, knowing that it's not easy. You know, I used to hear motherhood isn't easy. And this wasn't just with having children. This would be at work. This would be mothering, whatever you're mothering. Motherhood isn't easy, but nobody explained to me what not easy actually meant. And now I get it. It's not easy because once you're creating something and you're putting it out there to the world, there are influences beyond your control that impact how you are able to mother. Maybe it's not working out. Maybe this creation isn't what you had foreseen, right? And so now you're trying to get it into a different direction. Maybe that artwork that you really thought was going to go out to the world doesn't look what you had wanted. Maybe you were so excited for your child to have the day and now they're just throwing a temper tantrum. Maybe you yelled at your child, right? The ugly. So remembering that motherhood isn't just, it's about creation and it's about the good, because there is so much good and beauty. But also can be kind of bad, right? It cannot feel good. It can feel uncomfortable. And then there's just the ugly, like there's just some ugliness to it. But remember that you are the creatress. You are strong. You are mothering. And first and foremost, you are doing the very, very best you can do. So today, and on Mother's Day, I want you to celebrate being a mother of your creations, of your success. Giving yourself permission to not always get it right 100% of the time. I love you so much. I hope this has helped. And the fact that we got serenaded means we're on the right track. All right, guys, I didn't know what I was going to say today, to be perfectly honest. I had all of these different things that I was writing down that I was going to script for you today. And as I'm ironing my girls' costumes and taking a shower, I realized I literally threw the script out, and I'm just talking to you today. So I hope you enjoyed the message. Yeah, so let us do a prayer for healing, because especially if you're a mom, we have all got some healing to do, because we're not perfect. And I do have to tell you, if you look at a mom or another woman in a creatress field, and you're like, wow, I'm envious or I'm jealous. They have it all together. They are super moms. I will tell you this from experience. Every single mom that you see that with, you will learn their story. And they are doing a great job. And you're right about that. But there's also the bad and there's also the ugly. There's all of it. And so no, try not to compare yourself to another mom, to another creatress. You are unique to you. You are amazing, and you are doing the very best job you can do. And if there's there's areas in your life that you feel that you can do better, do better. But forgive yourself, because we are human and we are not perfect. I love you guys. All right, let us do the prayer for healing. Take a deep breath in and exhale slow. And let us give us a gratitude and thanks and connect us to our highest self as women, supporting that womb health. Connecting us as the creatress, whether we're a physical mom to children or of two adult children, or create the creatress of an entrepreneurship, or at your job or your work or whatever you're creating. Let us get deep into our womb and connect us to our hearts. Take another deep breath in And exhale slow, and let us connect to all the women as part of our sacred sisterhood tribe. Know that we are here and supported in our most unperfect selves. And that we celebrate each other right where we are in perfectedness. Last breath. And as we exhale slow, let us connect us to the world. And let us rise and lift each other up right where we are. Source of divine love and the healing power of grace and of peace and of communication. I place in your gentle care our need for healing and the healing of my friends and my family, neighbors, and especially my enemies. I now ask you to fill our hearts with your transcending and transforming love. I now ask you to heal our life, that we may receive your unconditional love and healing. As we accept and receive these amazing blessings, all wounds and pain are offered up to you. Thank you, our divine, as we walk in love. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you. I can't wait to see you again. And could you comment below? My daughter really wants to start a YouTube channel for Wild Ones homeschooling. I really want to do a lot of cool things and start enrollment in the fall, potentially, or maybe even next spring. Do we do it here on this, as part of Sacred Sisterhood Tribe on our channel and just tag it, or should we do a whole new YouTube channel? I really would love to know your opinion. If you are struggling with being a mom today, as you watch this, if you want us to have your celebrations, like, oh, I struggled and now I succeeded, we want to hear that in the comments below. So I would love to hear from you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, together we can change this world because we're all willing to do the work at home. All right. I love you guys very much. Goodbye. And I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to enjoy the woods. You should see some birds kind of floating by.